You don't know where you get? You get it, you know, I need to go to work. Make sure when I come back, my house clean, you wash their feet and wash their dirty clothes out and remove them. Otherwise, you know, I get that skinny jeans and that snap back where you want for the third.
Yes, baby.
Sweet pain, baby. It's my method.
Alright.
We make hits.
Huh?
Follow. Build the island to a mind and man. Remember, you are the boss.
Yes, good night. Hey Kia, see Kia is locked in, Fiona.
Yeah.
Kia is locked in. Good night, Kia. How you doing? Good night, good night. Yeah, we're back. It's Friday night. And we're here live and direct from Belize City. And tonight we are talking about house husbands. Yes, because we got someone to play rough out the street. And when they did at work, they talk hard, like, yeah, or you run things when they get home. Then a house husband, then they make jelly cake. Then they need tortilla, then they make fried jack. I don't want gentle house husband. But yeah, so tonight, we are talking about a house husband tonight, alright? If you know a house husband, say me. You know a house husband, Fiona?
Yes, me.
Who the house husband do you know? Huh? No.
Sweet pain, baby. It's my method. We make hits.
Alright, good night, Mr. Let me take off this thing off of do not disturb, so nobody call, because people would have still want to call even though they still alive. So might take off that. Let's go. Serious? No. No, I'm not. You forgot to lead me for it? Yeah.
With the wife go to work, you have to clean up when the girl go to work. You have to mop up when the wife go to work. You have to wash up when the wife go to
What's up, Jacqueline?
work.
Good night, Miss Thelma. And my friend George in Inglewood, California. Alright. Eileen Kerr says she know a house husband. Anybody else know one house husband? I know few house husband. They watch panty talk. Stop telling lies, Jackie.
They want a house husband, so want a house husband. They want a house husband, so want a house husband. That the girl is boss, that the girl run things, that she the boss, that she run things. Drums, sweet baby. I see nothing wrong with hell, but I had it. Also, when I go home, they got to treat them good.
Good to go.
Right now. The computer looks like it freeze.
The computer freeze?
No, it's not freeze.
Alright.
Why? Nobody had.
If you could take it off, you can wash it. Says Lady G Flowers.
Agree, Mr. Flowers.
Mr. Flowers said if you could take it off, you could wash it. Alright, somebody say, yes, I know. My father, our house husband. Boy, they tell for sit. They say sit for our house husband. Alright.
It's my method. Every man for mixing thing wicked. We make hits. Follow. Build the island to a mind and man.
Patience to this.
Alright, so
Remember, you are the boss.
Dwight Zelaya said, I am a house husband all the way. So the man said a house husband all the way and proud. Alright. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, sir. But does it pay to have a house husband?
I don't know about them.
Huh? Does it pay?
For me.
Fiona, does it pay to have a house husband?
Yes.
How you know how you know?
Because when I come home, it's already I don't need a...
Does it pay to have a house husband? I say loan thumbs up, loan thumbs up, loan thumbs up. Alright, loan thumbs up.
Albert, this is time.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna fix it.
Sweet pain, baby. It's my method. It's my
Hey.
wicked.
Hey Kia, what's up girl? You good? We enjoyed you when you were here in Belize. Alright, Kia is on those.
Yeah.
We make hits.
Alright, so Jacqueline is saying nothing is wrong with having a house husband. Alright? I think it's a good thing, right? To have a house husband. Lenny Flowers said he proud to be one house husband. Yes, man. Alright, so we're on tonight. It's Friday night. It's the 1st of July, Fiona. We're almost there half a year or more than half a year, right?
Yeah.
We're, what, 6 months away at Christmas? Or 4 months, 5 months away?
We're actually
What are we
6 months away.
from Christmas and the
Yeah.
year 5 months, right?
We're there like 1st of July.
This is the first day of
The
July.
First day of July.
Yep.
If you're not count this month here, then they're 5 months away.
So-
well, 5 months away, boy.
Christmas is
5
almost
months
here.
away. for 2
5 months
months.
away, right?
Yeah, because you're not count December.
Wow. Look at that. Easy as that, the time to go, the year to go, the months to go. Alright, let's continue then. So, tell us where you're watching us from before we start our show tonight. Tell us where you're watching from, what state, what village, what town, what city, what island. Where part of what you from? Where district? Alright? My team, I hope I'll answer me. Right no beard.
Move where you like go.
Watch your face.
Make sure when I come back, this house clean, you wash their feet and wash their clothes out of the room.
Alright, Audrey, watching from Corozal.
Back where we are for the third.
Laverne Crown, watching from California. Good night, Laverne. Shirley Gillett, watching from San Antonio, Cayo. T-Flow, in on my bed, halfway to sleep. Hey, good night, T-Flow. Alright, Kia, watching from Charlotte, North Carolina. Good night, Kia.
Sweet pain, baby.
One of you.
Who? When?
She said so.
Me never see nobody come.
My method. It's my predictions wicked. We make hits.
Alright,
Follow.
Michelle Vernon Theos is in Las Vegas tonight.
Built out.
Beverly Hilton is in Chicago. Lucia from LA. John Smith right here between Large Bank. Good night to you and Fiona.
It's your mind and my.
Thelma is in Massachusetts. Alright, Rosemary from Jacintoville. Tiambra is in Dangriga. Desiree is in Independence Village. Big up Des. Trisha is in no way, good night. Junior for Chicago. Alright, good night from Muhammad Ali. Moisha Misha Siego. Brenda Phillips Hardeman is in California, watching from California. Leticia watching from Independence Village. Melvani McGregor watching from Brooklyn, New York. They had a bad rain in New York today. I saw that live. Geraldine Flowers, good night, watching from where? Jane Osha Boulevard. Glenda Renault Neal from New York City. It's a beautiful cloudy evening in Hawaii. D. Kali, all the way to Hawaii for you. Lee from Bomba. Angela from Houston. Hello, Houston. Catalina Arthurs watching from LA Ladyville.
Week from 8 to 5. They want
That is my aunt.
a house husband.
Gonzales Norales from Orange Walk. Norelli from Orange Walk.
They want a house husband. They want a house husband. Some want a house husband. That the girl are the boss. That the girl run things. That she are the boss.
Alright. Janine Agostina from New York City. Catherine Marin from Cayo. Diane Young from Hattieville. Good night, Hattieville.
That she run things.
Alright, and we get several requests to come visit Hattieville. Alright. And Mahogany Heights. And we always pass through Hattieville to go to further places than Hattieville. So Hattieville we only want to visit. Alright? Hattieville, Ladyville Highlights only want to visit. We soon come.
They want a house husband. Some want a
Marilyn Gabriel from West Palm Beach, Florida.
house husband.
Samantha Tasker watching from across the room.
They want a house husband. Some
Shania York from Seti Site area.
want a house husband.
Precious Willoughby. Hey, my cousin.
That the girl are the boss. That the girl run
Jillian Barber from New Jersey.
things. That she are the boss. That she
Rakisha Watson from Jamaica, Buff Bay. Big up yourself, Miss Watson, in Buff Bay. You ready? Buff Bay. No, we come from Buff Bay, right? The little name you can want with a Buff Bay.
drums. Sweet baby.
Yes, man.
I was another uphill.
I asked you and Lenny, what's the best part of being a house husband? Asking for a friend. What is the best part of being a house husband?
But I had it. Also, why I grew up with them.
Right now, somebody answer. Oh.
Yeah, we treat them good. Why? Somebody can handle video. Follow. Video galley, video galley, video galley, video galley.
Good night, Leisha Fo from Placencia Village. Good night, Leisha from Placencia. How you doing? Radiance Bevans from Los Angeles. Big up, Miss Radiance. You good?
Video galley, why?
Alright, Desiree Garbut from Mango Creek.
When the wife go to work, you have
Rakisha Watson from... Oh, Rakisha. Alright, thank you, Rakisha. Hazel Morgan from Ladyville. And then we have Renard Ferguson from Belize City. Just wanted to congratulate you guys. Thank God for your life. Thanks for being kind-hearted people to those persons that are in need. You guys and your wife are an angel in those persons' life. Thank you. Alright. Hold on and... What else you have?
clean up when the girl go to work. You have to mop up when the wife go to work.
Alright, tell us where you're watching us from. Where part you're watching from.
You have
Where village, where town, where state, where country, wherever you're there. Where part you're watching from.
to wash up when the wife go to work.
And for those people in the Caribbean, what we are playing in the background is called Punta Music. Alright, this was one of the popular bands in Belize back then, right? Sweet Pain Band. And this song was one of their popular hits. It's still a hit. And
Still have sweet pain, I think.
yeah, alright. And so we promote local music on our show. We might play one or two reggae, because we like reggae, but we promote local music on our show, and we promote all our local artists because everybody have to eat. Everybody want to eat, alright? So yeah, we keep it local.
Yes, baby.
Edgar Flowers from San Bernardino, California. Good night.
What's up, man?
Maria Gomez from Lords Bank Village.
Sweet baby,
Kimmy Carcomer from Belize City.
baby. It's my man.
Aileen Mendoza from 8 Mile.
So, air to the man for the mixing team. Wicked. We make hits. Follow. Because all the ladies who are minding man. Remember you are the boss. Video galley,
Alright.
video galley, video galley.
Good night watching from Danguga, Eugenie, Francisco.
Why?
Alright, we have, I see New York, Tina Banks. New York in the house. Good night, Tina. Hello, Sister Mar
When the wife go
from
to work,
Catalina
you have
Arthurs.
to clean up when the girl go to work. You have to mop up when the wife go to work. You have to wash up when the wife go to work. Have a penalty. Oh, you can't buy your watch. You can't buy your chain. You can't buy your pants. That's secret.
Alright, we're going to tell you tonight we have donations coming in already for tonight. People want to enjoy themselves. And we're glad when people can donate to the show because your donation is what motivates people to take part. And tonight we are doing something new, right? Because we tried last week and we get 4 or 5 people on the screen at the same time. So tonight we want to do something new. We'll talk about it later on as we go down in the show. Ian Nunes from Regent Street West. Good night, Ian. You know, anywhere we go, I can't talk hard. Guess what? I can't talk hard to you now. As I open my mouth, you know, Mr. Albert? As I open, they say my voice can't last. So I got a Queen Square Market, I got a Kong Shell Beer Market, gonna buy one fish. I'm gonna buy one fish. And as I open the mouth, the man here, he said, you the man for Ladyville? I said, yes, sir. My voice can't last, they say. What is the song say for you now? What is the song say?
The girl at the boss.
The girl at the boss?
She run things.
Because we want... we allow the girl to run things. We allow the wife to be the boss. One old man tell me, happy wife, happy life. One man from Miami tell me, Albert, all you do, yes there, yes there, yes there. So I want there, like I want to say yes there for everything. Yes there. Even though sometimes, no, don't want to say yes there. Yes there. You clench your teeth. Right? You sometimes can't do that. As a husband, it's rough, you know. Because you want a lady happy, a lot of things you say yes there and you agree to. And so, babe, you want to go to the pool? The pool. You alright? You try I don't want to get the lady upset, so I say, yes there. Yes, sir. I agree there. And so you go. Yeah. They call it, there's a word for it called compromise. Yes, man, they got to compromise. Somebody said, Fiona's at the boss of the house. Alright, so for this week we had several you could say dare say no. You could dare say no. That's true? Michelle Vernon says, you could dare say no to what happened. Why tell her to cut hair when I cut you? What? You don't want to go on. But hold on. When on my birthday, they want to carry me in a Princess Hotel, right? So get the joke though. That me cold fun. It so happened that my birthday fall from a cold fun. And Fiona decided to carry me and swim in the pool. Well, I just swim in a pool long time though. And I feel good that we go in a pool. Never know that this birthday surprise is beyond the pool. But they have to play along. And while playing along, they got a pool. Everybody in the pool is but something odd about this pool trip, you know. Why do they want to carry me a pool in a pool? They know they can't take the cold, you know, but they want to carry me in a pool because the pool is just a part of the iceberg of the trip. Why they think people do, why, if you please you, so call the belt up. Babe, I can go to the pool, yeah? I cold. You know you don't want it in there, though. You know you don't want it in there, but just to play along. I tell you. Good night, Raymond Lewis, from out of Brooklyn. Masam Pami is watching. Hey, Pam Pam. Long time no see Pami. You good? Alright, so this week was a very hectic week. Alright, we had several good things happen this week for us and for our recipients, and we had some wonderful donations came in for people who need it the most. Alright, and we must say that Geraldine is this young lady who went to Stella Maris and graduated at the age of 25 from Cedar Vernon, right?
Yep.
She graduated from Cedar Vernon at the age of 25. Yes, I'm gonna be when I'm younger and I'm get pregnant, but they gone back to school and they gone and they complete at the age of 25 years old and they pass with honors and now she's getting ready to go to SJC and you want to take humanities in social work.
Social humans.
Am I saying it correct?
Humanities or something like that.
Something to that effect there.
Social
But
work.
I have never seen a young lady so determined and passionate to get an education. Seriously.
You're lying.
Yes, man.
You're lying.
Why I lie? Tell me.
You're lying.
Why I lie? Tell me why I lie. You tell me I lie on national TV.
Yes.
Why I lie?
Is that the only person you have seen that was passionate about getting your education?
Geraldine is one of many.
No,
I fix it.
No, you're fixing it.
I fix it. But anyhow,
Because
Geraldine.
you have an example right before you.
But Friday. I know the phone. Sorry, phone.
You were in that dog house.
Wait.
And I'm going to no light in the dog house.
Yeah.
Wash their feet and wash their dirty clothes out of the room, you know.
Alright, so Geraldine, I can tell you now, Geraldine has received a blessing that has covered her first semester.
Only that.
Alright, so when January comes, we will be right there when Geraldine walk at 6th Farm. Alright, to start her studies. Alright, so Ladyville Highlights will be right there. Also, Geraldine did an interview with Channel 5. Very, very emotional and touching interview. If you see it on Channel 5 on the bright side with Sabrina Daly, and I must big up Sabrina Daly because she always put out interesting stories. Seriously. But when she did that one with Geraldine, why of course he run across me. I had to like suck up my eye water, come my eye water, one corner out of you know. You want to? You're not watch the thing and say I start up on you water on the side.
Oh, you want to see?
I see you, man.
If your eye watery, how you want to see my eye watery?
Tell me say you want to get back sweat per head side.
I know correct side this time.
But
Correct side.
God is good because when we picked up Geraldine's story, it went like semi-viral. It went semi-viral and Geraldine because it went viral.
It was semi-viral.
Alright, I like to use the word semi.
Ladyville Highlights goes viral.
Alright, Culture Giga says, Culture Giga is saying, Geraldine is a great example to many youths out here. I love her. I believe all shows should put Geraldine's story. It's very emotional. But that Channel 5 one, right? That Channel 5 one, why else you don't behave yourself? That Sabrina Daly did was very touching, man. Excellent work, Sabrina. Alright, excellent job, good job. Alright, so she will be going to 6th Farm come January because she missed the sign up point, right, Fiona?
Yeah.
She missed the sign up point, but she'll be going in January. And next week, I can also tell you, next week, a lady is coming from the States and she is bringing Geraldine her laptop to go to 6th Farm with. Alright? So, yo, thanks to the medium of Ladyville Highlights, big things have been happening to people all over this country. Not only Belize City, but all over this country. Alright? And lives have changed, people's lives they improve. People who nobody would have paid attention to, then they get the help they so desperately need. Alright? And we give God thanks for that because all good things come from above. All good things happen because God is involved and God is in it. When God is in it, has to be successful. Alright? And nothing but positivity and results. So, big up Geraldine. And also, no one can tell you this also. When people see up on the street with the cat and bread and bun, people hear and stop and buy bread and bun now. So, check it out. The struggle she had to try sell bread and bun From that and I drop, then I struggle no more people like car. I want your bread and bun, I want taste of bread and bun, Jardine. So it's like a twofold effect. She gets the help she want, and also get the bread and bun sale. And it is the exact thing when I first heard the instruction by that powerful voice that says what to do and how to do it. It says you can help those people get their bread and bun sale. And to Jesus it happened. Because Jardine not only want to get your education at Sixth Farm, but Jardine they get the bread and bun sale. God word no lie. God word no lie. That's the way he say. Say you could help the people get their bread and bun sale. And it's happening. Alright? So God is good, man. God is good. So that's the update number 1.
Yes, baby.
Update number 2.
Sweet pain, baby. It's my method. It's my mixing thing wicked. We make hits. Follow. Because all the ladies who are minding man.
Alright, right now. Yes. What's that
Why?
What you be?
That I know.
Ivana? Oh, Ivana Daly under the set.
No, not that one. Young lady way.
Oh, Ivana, where's
Who
she start?
wanted to go to Sixth Farm, also who had the Part-Life Scholarship, graduated and was not.
Ayana.
Yes, that's the young lady.
Ivana, that girl under the set. Alright, tell us about Ayana.
So we had Ayana who also wanted to go to Sixth Farm, and she have been a recipient of Part-Life Scholarship throughout her high school, graduated with honors, and have not been given, have not been granted another scholarship to go to Sixth Farm for whatever the reason is. And so she came to Ladyville Highlights, and now through Ladyville Highlights she have been assisted. Am I right or wrong?
That's right.
So we also have Ayana who will be going to it's SJC too? SJC, JC.
I think no, UB.
Oh, she at UB.
University of Belize, yeah.
What program she going to take?
I'm not sure, but I guarantee that University of Belize she the head for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So,
You done? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Alright, EMAR update now for you now. See? The EMAR update. You want to give the EMAR update?
you do that.
Alright, so EMAR is out of the hospital. Alright, EMAR is out of the hospital. He is back. His voice is back. His strength is back. The only thing with EMAR, he got difficulty to walk again. Alright, so he still struggle with that, with walking. But he's back. He's eating. He's drinking his food. Right?
Drinking the food? You like get no rum pop you don't get it.
I don't be. No, I check you to pay attention to what I say.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
snow,
yeah.
yeah, it's snow, yeah.
See what catch check? Pay attention. You throw it up and catch change even pay attention to what it say. So yeah, EMAR eat. EMAR eat. And EMAR.
Wait, tell you.
EMAR was at the door. But if I ever hear people say they gone at the door and they say their granny come today, and all their dead loved ones come today and say, come, let's go. And then granny come and say, too hard is. But you're not going. You're lucky you're not going. Alright? EMAR was at the door. When I went there that evening, when Betty called me and I got it, somebody said drinking his food. And I got it. When I got it, EMAR me look terrible. Honest to G's. EMAR me look bad. EMAR me look like he did that. Yeah, indeed that door. Cause I talked to her and all I heard no tangible words was coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And then the body done the get him man stiff and heavy. Because I helped back out. Me and the I stood there and wait there till the ambulance come. When the ambulance come, we gone into EMAR.
Because we have been getting phone calls.
Yes.
I am on this side trying to call the ambulance.
You know they call the ambulance.
But
all kind of people they call me.
Ring, so every time I go for dial out, one call come in. I have to literally go and hurry put up. Please free up the phone line because we try if it get through to the ambulance. And that's how people ease up on the call. And I saw me get through to Bert. And
Well, I
They
think
went for, let me reach very quick.
they reached quick, yes, because
They
I was
reached
out there to meet them. And so they did their assessment and they realized this man need to go for 2. And then while in the hospital, I visit Emar also. And this is the thing. People don't know that when we done work, when we finish our regular jobs, we go to the hospital to visit our friends. So we're not calling patient. We visit with friends. We visit people who beg with please to see if we could help.
We bed the hospital after hours.
Yeah, the last time
Next day.
we been in the hospital after 12
Yes.
with Betty.
The next day, that's all.
Right?
Albert, that I work.
Yeah, tell the boss to hear me, man. I just say a word of prayer to the Lord, nobody sleep. Make the boss look at the sleep the world.
Why am I so weird with it though?
Just say Albert, just so.
Why am I do?
When the boss and said, go back and play your thing, your wife said with the sleep the world.
I never said sleep. There is a difference. I said, and then Albert, then I work like this. But if you made a prayer, then you made a prayer.
Every so often under the inspiration, I just bow my head and I take a lead prayer. You know? Daniel prayed 3 times a day. After I don't eat that, when the Daniel thing kick in. Once I don't eat, I get the Daniel prayer thing kick in. Right? But the laugh, girl. So yes. Expose people where people sleep the work. Then make I get fired.
That would be years.
Then if I get fired, now I have to go highlight myself.
No.
Yeah.
Then I'll fire you. Because then we carry all the picnic in.
We're
We're
going
going
to
to line up with the plate.
we go knock the plate together. Aye, why?
Yes, they need to eat. And if they fire, we can't eat.
You don't have to chance, you know. So, as I was saying until I was rudely interrupted, right? And false allegations that I am sleeping at my work. I'm not sleeping. I'm taking my divine prayer time. Muslim pray 7 times a day. So maybe I should just go join the Muslim and, pray 7 times a day. Yeah. But anyhow, we stop joke. So, we did that sometime, we did that till late the night. Till late night, we did that sometime with patients, friends. We don't like calling patient because it's some sick, make a really sick man. My friend, you got as well. You have to go there. Alright? So Emar is good though. Emar is good, he's back. And he's talking. Thanks to Miss B from California who sent the $200. Miss B, you know who you are. Fiona delivered that yesterday, right, Fee?
Yep.
We delivered the $200 yesterday so they can have money to buy their little toiletries and whatever they might need. And guys, when you send
holding back that money was a very good thing I did.
Yeah.
Instead of giving all the money to Betty, I held back Miss B's one. And I explained to Miss B that I will not give it just yet. And so now we delivered it.
Right. Alright, so we delivered the cash to Emar. And folks who keep sending groceries, man, I don't know, every time you guys send groceries,
like it
reaches just in time when they don't have nothing in the house. When the like the last flour they get used, the last sardine you eat,
the last $5,
the last $5, and then bam, I'll break out in a big box. This come for Uno.
Or different account. Bring this money.
Yeah, I bring this money for Uno. So this thing has to be a God thing, man. This is no flukes. This is no coincidental. It's not. It is God doing his thing in his own special way. Alright? Bringing help to the people who need it the most. Alright? Because
Lenny behave, Lenny.
what let me say?
If I get a full-time house husband and I have to carry me picnic, I ain't gonna line up to get a plate of food.
Yes, so
house husband got no flour to need, no rice to cook.
that's right. Alright, and then this evening we also went to visit Faith. Alright, our blessings came in for Faith. Faith is the young lady who is struggling. And I mean struggling with sickle cell cancer. The cancer? I mean sickle cell.
Sickle cell, anemic.
Anemic, sorry, that's the wrong word. Wrong choice of word. But Faith can't, all of Faith born in Hatan. Hey,
Because
sickle
it's a
sickle
side
cell are
effect
not
from the
joke, you know.
medication.
Sickle cell are not joke. All of Faith born in Hatan. Faith even can't comb a picnic head. That's what he said.
I know. I mean,
Right?
but then what we made the move wrong.
If you don't make the move so fast, you can plot the legal hair too.
I don't come in
Me
here.
know him, I
and
plot the
pick
legal
them,
hair.
Bring them, wash them,
Alright.
here, plot them here, carry them back.
So we did a live where we get delivered the $250 that came from LA for Faith. And Faith give us her story. Faith have to have 2 tanks. You imagine you have to pay for the oxygen to live. While people they breathe up the oxygen free a car. Faith need to pay $88 for full 1 tank of gas to live. Yeah. So we went to visit Faith and talk with Faith, and she gave us her story about suffering with sickle cell, and it's no joke, boy.
Yeah.
Alright? It's a costly thing. Then you have to pay rent, you have to buy food, you got 2 picnic with depend on her. Then the 9-year-old.
After they try cook the sin.
The 9-year-old have to help and cook and prepare the food because Faith can't even get out of the bed to help herself. Alright?
Yeah, she said that she would have go into the hospital, but then who will take care of her 2 kids?
That's right.
So right now she's getting ready to take them to their dad so that
Yep.
she can take a break, and probably if it needs to go into the hospital, then go into the hospital to get the necessary treatment that she needs to get. So that is what she shared with us today.
And thanks to the
So-
people who sent, because one pharmacist took the free medication she need. One pharmacist from Publix, alright, took the medication that Faith need, that Faith house and give her, because she knows the urgency of having the medication when you deal with sickle cell. And also somebody donated the 2 tank of gas, oxygen, sorry, where they use right now. Alright, and I think 1 tank lasts 3 days. Then you have to switch to the next tank. Then you have to pay to get the next tank full back. So you got oxygen. Alright?
And 2 of the tank were donated,
Were
by Fabregas through the sickle cell. She said it
Yes.
was through the sickle
Mr.
cell.
Saldano and the Sickle Cell Foundation in Belize.
Correct.
Alright, so that's what happened for Faith. And it all happened because she reached out to Ladyville Highlights and she expressed herself. I put it out there and the help came in. Alright, you know how bad it may have feel for that young lady died in her house because nobody helped her? But there are still good people in Belize
Correct.
who are offer for help. Alright, and sometimes not much, you know, but every little bit counts. Not much, but every little bit counts. Alright, so she's good so far. Just the pain, they really get the poor girl down. Tremendous pain, especially at night. The pain come down. Alright, also we want to say for our updates, we want to give big up to, let me see, where is it? Alright, Dean. Not big up to Dean, but Dean, they got a barbecue sale tomorrow. Tomorrow? 2nd of. Yeah. Alright, so Dean, they have a barbecue sale tomorrow. Dean is the guy with the diabetes on the foot. Let me get a foot cut. Alright, Dean
So
have
please come out and support. It will be at 17 Amarillo Street.
Armadillo Street.
Yeah, that's same street.
Alright, and if you want to order the barbecue for tomorrow from Dean,
The number is 636-5856. The flyer is on Ladyville Highlights. All you need to do is
just scroll
to
down and you see it. Alright,
And the flyer
636 5658. Alright, and
So this is to help him to defray some of the medical costs.
not only that, but
And to help them upkeep, I guess, their home.
Yeah,
as
because-
well. Because
I never want to say it, but I'll say it now.
the lady not to work there no more.
They fired the lady. They fired the lady because he gone for Ladyville
Highlights.
He gone for Ladyville Highlights to help, and they fired Dean's wife and sent her home. Serious?
Yes.
You think that joke? You think that joke? The people they fired the lady because she came to Ladyville Highlights to get help for your husband Dean. How we get there? How we get there, people? How we get there, serious? I never want to say it, but I say it now. The lady tell me I water in her eyes. So Mr. Albert, they fired me because I'm gone on Ladyville Highlights and I tell her and I got no help. I need help with my daughter because of Catherine's. And I need help with Dean. Dean of the work. Dean of the work again like boss. And they send the lady home.
Yeah.
I never said nothing when it happened because he said Mr. Albert said nothing because they pay me off. Because if you go say something, they might say I'm not giving no money. But the lady lose the job. People rough, fellow. Right? Rough. So anyhow, support Dean Barbecue. Tomorrow at number 17 Armadillo Street in Belize City. Alright? Yeah. So Dean Barbecue is happening tomorrow. Then we have Ivana. Ivana is the girl and her kids under the step. And to God be the glory. They are getting lots of blessings. Ivana to be proactive now because Ivana take the blessings and Ivana to try to do a little improvement.
And the structure is a movable one way they put
Alright? Again, this no may happen if she didn't bring her story to Ladyville Highlights. Alright? Ivana will soon come from under the step and doing a nice little thing. Alright? Nobody deserves to live under the step, man.
Yep.
Not even your dog you put under the step. Journey guy own bed. Yeah. Just if you're not smile, you know. Journey guy own bed. Journey got dog biscuits. Journey got vaccine yesterday. Yes. Journey going to the yard. Journey not even going to the yard. So if one dog could live like that, man, one human being does not deserve to live under the step. But because, you know what, as a matter of fact, I was shocked to find out that my poor friend Faith, sick by bed with tube in her nose, the breathe air out of her tank, have to pay $500 a month to the place where I live. Right, Fiona?
Why when I got off, you know, Albert had to give me me.
I had to give you.
Because I done me look for raise the roof.
I had to give you the IS. If they put on Faith up, you want to take Faith in?
I done me raise the roof. No man, but then come on. This young lady they pay $475 a month. You know a condition. You know then the struggle to come together and find $475 for that little thing there. So, and you still want to put that $25 late fee because they can't find the money to get that quick. Come on, man. How heartless can you be?
$25 late fee.
How heartless can you be?
The guy got
like
two
me,
up my nose.
One like
yeah,
me.
move off of the bed. And I have
to depend on my sister animal.
But look here. Then the mother work.
Pay the rent.
Then the mother work out a key. The mother work out a key to try to make a little money. But that's not much. Not much.
Well, I tell her I may find her, I may try calling her and say I'm blind.
So when
I like beg for discount.
When Ivana got under the step, you can't blame her. Ivana must say, boy, I need to pay your rent. At least under the step, nobody charge me rent.
Yeah.
Understand me? And young people, when you see anything happen on Ladyville Highlights, there are real people with real problems.
Do not put yourself in those situations.
Get your education.
Use the stories that we put up as a stepping stone.
As an example that I don't want my life to fall in that situation there.
Use it as a stepping stone to elevate yourself and try to work around it. Learn from other people's mistakes. Yep. Because these people would say we put out stories.
But are real people.
They would say we put out people's stories and we not think about people's pride. People put out their story because they want others to learn from it.
That's right. I know there are people in the States who show them kids who don't come to Belize it. You guys are here to want to eat your Fruit Loops. There are people in Belize that even got Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
You understand me? Yeah. And so it's supposed to be like what, like one example that, listen to me. I don't want to go down that road.
Yeah.
I will do better. I will take my education better. I will not rush sugar picnic because look at Belize now. That like picnic they come in a style. Everybody want to get belly. Oh, girl, you see me leave belly.
Education have nothing to do with life. It is who you know. Shanice, I have to disagree with you. I agree with you, but I also disagree with you. I disagree with you because if you get your education, then you can be proactive and you can get ideas and do something for yourself and not depend on other people. So I agree with you to a certain extent. That is the cold world that we're living in. But the real truth is, if you get your education, nobody can turn and twist you the way they want to turn and twist you.
But not only that, man.
So I have to say that.
You make better decisions. You stand a chance in the job market because you have received some formal type of education. All right?
I'm speaking from experience. When I started life, I had only a high school diploma. Only a high school, because my sister helped to pay for my high school. We were struggling. And so my associate degree, I got that on my own. I had to go to school, stop, then I bring a child into the world, so I had to do whatever it takes to make ends meet to get that education. So if anybody call me and say, come plat me here, I'm going to plat them here. If they say, come sweep my house, I'm going to sweep the house because I need the money. So I can speak from experience. I then move on and I end up getting a full-time job, and so eventually, piece by piece, I pray and ask God to please bless me. Till now I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm hoping to do my master's degree so that I can use that same education to mentor other people under Ladyville Highlights and to create programs whereby our single parents and our youths can use to better off themselves in their future. So while I agree with you that is the way the world is set, you as an individual have to be determined enough and want it. You have to want it, and you have to push yourself to get it, so that later on you can do something good for yourself. That way nobody can tell you anything. And yes, you will be a threat to some, while you will not be a threat to some. So that's why I tell you I don't agree with you to a certain extent.
So anyhow, Ivana is happy. Alright, you can see that she's at a much better place now. Alright, and she's though the work can get under the step. Eventually she will be free from under the step in a much more comfortable place for she and her kids. Alright, this I must say thanks to all those persons who have been donating to her so far. Hey, to God be the glory, great things he has done. You guys are the one that makes it possible to help change lives here in Belize. Alright, so thank you guys who are helping Ivana, the lady under the step. Alright, and then we also want to talk about the lupus girl.
Before you reach there.
Oh,
Yeah, before you reach
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. So again, just to end off that topic that I was talking about previously, yes, a person commented and say, from your lips to God's ears, and you will get help. That is so true, because you have to pray. You have to pray. In everything, you have to pray. Now, while I agree that some people get their education and they do sit on it, you do have other people that try to use common sense and reasoning. Now, people believe that getting education because you get on a roll in a book means, oh, smart. It is education enough to make you become an honor roll, but it is also for you to learn how to critical think and reason. That's the way education all about. That's not because a teacher 1 + 1 = 2 and 3 + 3 = 6. You must learn how to reason. Why 1 and 1 not 2 and why 3 and 3 and 6. How do you derive at that? How you get to the answer? That's the thing where you use your education. And so when you translate your education into the real life, that's when you use your reasoning skills, your critical think. That way the old people they would have called street smart and common sense. So if you have all that thing and you learn all that thing, so you will get far in a life. And my honest advice to youths out there, you know, my friends are not at my age. I do have friends at my age, but the people I hang around with would be people that is far older than I am. because I learned from these people. I like the old lady and the old man that they I want to sit down wrong and that they I want to hang with, because those are the people I can learn from. So probably you could use that. When you say you find positive people, you stick on to positive people. If you say you're there wrong with your friends and your friends start to gully negativity, move away, because negative attract negative. Positive attract positive. So you stick around the positive people and watch your life and move up for you. Pray and stick around the people. Get your education so you could tap up your critical thinking skills and you want to get one far way in a life.
Respect.
So next thing I mentioned, I think it was week before last when I was pleading that I wanted the health services to hear my cry about my people that I have going to the hospital. I must give you guys an update pertaining that. Now, we did have a situation with the guy Herbert, of which he did not get certain things that we had paid for. We have met with prominent people at KHMH, and they have assured us that they would have looked into the situation for Mr. Herbert. However, I also mentioned about her two other patients, which was the person with the stent and the kidney, and I have relocated the kidney patient, because you know my ignorance kind of get me. But my ignorance is smart ignorance, and no ignorance without sense. My one, when I get ignorant, I look for plan B. So I relocated her, and I have to big up Western Region Hospital for taking on this case. I have to big on up. Job well done. This, when she went there, the doctor, the surgeon, studied her documents that she had from KHMH, all her tests, and they have asked her to get 5 pints of blood, and they will admit her to have her get her surgery, as it is an emergency. However, this happened last week, Thursday. Between Thursday and this week, the young lady have been trying to get blood. We have been trying to solicit blood as well. We're hustling blood, begging blood, any which one of the word there you want we use. We beg for the blood for the young lady. We have gotten 4 bloods so far. She needed 5. But lo and behold, you know what ironic about her case is that if she had gone to the hospital with only that, they would have told her, I need the next blood. This hospital tell her, come with what you have. We will work all the rest later on, but we need to tend to you. So I need to say thank you. Hats off to my hospital. I love all of you.
You know, fueling sport.
I love all of you.
I see a message in sport right now.
You do excellent. So Philippa is scheduled to get to Belmopan Hospital on Monday, where they will start the process for her to surgery to remove the kidney that is not working, because the kidney has pus in it. So that is the update for Philippa. Update for Miss Crawford.
Say that again. The lady kidney having matter.
Yes, they have been matter.
Yeah, man, pus matter.
But I know it has pus.
Matter.
All right.
When I'm in at school, 3 states of matter.
Right.
Solid, liquid, and gas.
All right.
But this kind of matter, when she get TB to come out.
Yeah, because.
And the yellow thing, the pus, aka pus.
Yeah.
Matter.
So that is that. Miss Crawford, on the other hand.
I've been ambulance sport.
Miss Crawford, on the other hand, she have a stent in her from
Accept the thing,
last
sport.
year.
Turn off one sideways.
She have a stent in her from last year. We're trying to get that removed. As soon as we're finished with Philippa's case, I'm actually have KHMH look into this situation as we speak. However, you know my referral are straight to Belmopan. So we'll wait to hear what the outcome would be with that. And so I want to also say thank you to those people that met with me today.
Who that?
The person at the KHMH who have met with me. It looks promising. They have pledged to help. I must say that it was an excellent meeting. Thank God. The people, really was appalled. So I have to say thanks to them for meet with me.
Yes,
Thanks
Mr.
to
Tony.
Pan Hospital to take on one of our case.
All right, this week we're going to look for one of our principal, teacher, / motivational man. All right, not other than Tony Wikena, Mr. Ishmael Tony Wikena. We're going to hear with Ballet. All right, we're going to wear a house at Sand Hill. For we teach that. And the amount of people whose lives have been positively impacted by Mr. Wikena, it's too numerous to mention. All right, he mentioned some students' name who I have to scratch my head to remember, but the man memory intact, the man still sharp, the man still alert. The man miss all, I don't know. One thing I know, the man misses staff. He misses school. He misses students. 29 years of shaping lives of young Belizeans into adults. You imagine that, Fiona? 29 years. That the same institution, the same children, the children go. All right? You see children come in, young, I don't see the left as young men and young women who get into nice government jobs and they can make a difference in society. That when he himself needed the assistance of people at Social Security, he never had no problem because his students was there by his side. They come out 100%. So, Mr. Rick, big up yourself, Mr. Wikena. You are loved, you are appreciated, and even though we just give trouble, we still love you. And we are always love you because you made a positive impact in my life, Fiona life, Samantha life, and everybody who went to ACC that knew Mr. Ishmael Wikena knew that man a good man. Yeah. All right, so enough respect, enough respect. Meanwhile, these days we have an Ishmael Wikena stamp. Is that like what's right? One of the greatest teachers at ACC. So they go on. Where they say, let's have our stamp recommendation, put my belly face for our stamp.
Ishmael Wikena.
Yeah, you think other judge supposed to go for a stamp? Put my mind for a stamp. Yeah. But big up my brother, big up. Wait.
I also need to mention, I forgot to mention one thing. My people, I love you. When God make you, when He put you farm you and put you in your mother's womb, He never sell you no foot, He never sell you no hand, He never sell you no genitals, He not sell you no part or no organs, not even on blood. No stop sell on blood. People the outer will need blood. Be free to give it if you can give it. God will bless you. But stop the sell blood. I must mention that the young lady.
You're not how many people sell their blood.
As a matter of fact, when the young lady was looking for the 5 blood, people were there that could have given her blood, but instead they wanted her to pay for the blood. Now the young lady can't even pay for the procedure. How you pay for the blood?
And they got matter in her kidney. Don't forget the part.
Exactly, her case is an emergency. My fellow Belizeans,
matter in the kidney.
On start to sit down and put yourself in their people's shoes. What if it was you who had the pus in your kidney and you wanted blood from somebody else? Would you want them to sell you that blood knowing fully well that you don't even have to eat Sundays? So
matter in the kidney.
They were willing to do the blood, but they wanted payment for the blood. $50 a pint too.
Well, the struggle is real.
Some man, if you need things to eat and you want help with food, you come to Ladyville highlight. We want to figure out when the groceries come and give you a leave back. Yes, so you come to Ladyville highlight. Make we highlight to and get the help for you.
Sister, you get brave, you know?
No, man. Because then why you sell your blood? Why would you do that?
People broke.
All right. Then what are your situation?
Well, then they could credit it.
That's young man. You to take this thing for joke, but I dead emotional when it comes to.
When I get money, just give me $40, right? I'm credit to my blood.
No man.
Hey, but
God may sell you blood.
No.
God may credit you any blood?
Why the good Lord did for the cross? Power in the blood.
Exactly. So, people, I must say, one of our very own, Mr. Mosiah, he was one of them who volunteered to give that blood to the
Yeah.
young
Big
lady
up,
to
big up,
make the
big up,
court
big
blood.
up, big up, big up,
So I
Mosiah.
have to big up Mr. Mosiah with the
Yep.
first word as he
Quick,
heard the
quick,
situation. He
quick.
went, he
Big up,
gave his
big up.
blood, and he brought the paper to me.
Yep.
So I have to big up Mr. Mosiah.
Well, there's
for
a
being
there's a
so
comment
brave.
here.
I
People
noticed-
need to eat. Remember, some people don't have job.
I
So
understand
I
that.
don't got nothing to say.
I
But,
understand
all
that.
right, they don't say it. Me and